President Zelensky says another massive Russian bombardment hit his country overnight. Proof, he said, that the Kremlin is not serious about peace. The capital city, Kyiv, was struck repeatedly. This is one of the apartment blocks that was hit. We're told the attack involved nearly 500 drones and 40 missiles, which were largely targeted at energy and civilian infrastructure. President Zelensky will join a conference call later today with European leaders to discuss the ongoing negotiations. He is preparing to leave for Florida, where he'll meet with President Trump on Sunday. The Ukrainians say 90% of the peace plan has been agreed, although in an interview with Politico, the US president seemed to push back on that idea. He doesn't have anything, he said, until I approve it, which again underscores how tense the relationship is and maybe explains why the Europeans are engaging with President Zelensky ahead of his visit. Our correspondent Samira Hussein is in Kyiv and gave us the latest.
Overnight, there were more than, and into this morning, in fact, the air raid sirens have been sounding off. There are still drones that are coming into Ukrainian airspace. And according to Ukrainian officials, there were some 500 drones that were launched from Russia over Ukraine and some 20-odd missiles as well. The main target has been the capital here in Kyiv. And there has been some infrastructure damage there. And according to the Ukrainian military, there has been damage to some residential buildings here as well. And all of that is coming as there is this absolute flurry of diplomatic activity. In fact, we're hearing now that Reuters, in fact, is reporting that President Zelensky will hold a call with European allies, including the head of the European Union, Ursula von der Leyen. And it's all ahead of that conversation with President Trump in person on Sunday, where they're going to be discussing this 20-point peace plan. And as you rightly pointed out, Christian, President Zelensky has characterized it as being 90% there, only a small bit left to overcome.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, welcome to the video. This is Justin Paul doing a reaction here to news that broke out like a day ago. Russia bombarded Kyiv, which is the capital there in Ukraine, with drone strikes and long range strikes, and they were keying in on energy destinations and residential areas, as you've seen that apartment complex earlier in this news clip that was hit with some type of projectile. Over 500 drones, they were saying.